The sun rose over the longleaf pines of North Carolina, painting the sky in soft hues of gold and pink. As the first rays of light filtered through the towering trees, Pinehurst No. 2 awakened with a sense of anticipation and history. The air was crisp, carrying the scent of dew and pine needles, and the only sounds were the distant calls of birds and the gentle hum of preparations for one of golf's greatest stages. Long shadows stretched across the legendary fairways, casting a dramatic pattern on the meticulously manicured greens. Every blade of grass seemed to shimmer with possibility, as if the course itself was ready to test the world's best. Anticipation filled the air for the 125th U.S. Open, a tournament famed for its relentless test of skill and nerve. Fans, some of whom had traveled across the country, gathered in clusters, buzzing with excitement and speculation about who would rise to the occasion. The world's best golfers assembled to take on Donald Ross's masterpiece, a course that has humbled legends and crowned champions. Its sandy wiregrass roughs, undulating fairways, and infamous turtleback greens are as much a part of golf lore as the players themselves. Each step on these storied grounds is a walk through history, where every shot demands precision and imagination. The course was already playing firm and fast under the relentless June sun, with greens that seemed to repel anything less than perfection. From the very first tee shot, players faced a stern examination, every bounce unpredictable, every putt a potential turning point. Spectators lined the ropes, their eyes fixed on the action, eager to witness whether the modern game could conquer this classic unforgiving layout. The energy was electric, with every swing drawing gasps, cheers, and the occasional groan. Would Rory McIlroy, with his trademark focus and powerful swing, continue his quest for glory and add another major to his storied career? The crowd watched his every move, hoping for a glimpse of brilliance. Could Bryson DeChambeau, the defending champion known for his scientific approach and booming drives, find a way to outsmart Pinehurst's subtle defenses and retain his crown? Or would a new contender, perhaps a fearless young star or a seasoned veteran seeking redemption, emerge from the pack to seize the moment and etch their name into U.S. Open history? The opening day is always a spectacle, hopes high, leaderboard wide open, and every player believing that this could be their week. The tension was palpable as each group set out with dreams of hoisting the trophy on Sunday. Veterans and amateurs alike shared one goal: survive and advance. For some it was about legacy, for others it was about making a name for themselves on golf's grandest stage. Pinehurst demands creativity and resilience, punishing mistakes with brutal honesty and rewarding moments of brilliance with roars from the gallery. Every hole presents a new puzzle, every shot a test of nerve and imagination. The day delivered a blend of masterful shots and heart-wrenching misses, keeping everyone enthralled from the first drive to the final putt. The drama unfolded with every group as fortunes shifted and dreams were made or dashed in an instant. By sunset, the leaderboard was a tapestry of superstars, rising talents, and underdogs. Each with their own story, each still in the hunt. The names at the top were familiar, but surprises lurked just below, promising more excitement in the days ahead. The first chapter of the 2025 U.S. Open was written, a page-turner filled with hope, heartbreak, and the promise of unforgettable drama still to come. As darkness settled over Pinehurst, one thing was certain: this championship was just getting started. Patrick Cantlay emerged as a model of composure among the early starters. His meticulous approach was perfectly suited to Pinehurst's demands, as he plotted his way around trouble and executed with precision. Cantlay's driver found fairways, his irons found greens, and his putter delivered when it mattered. A key birdie on the 7th and a brilliant lag putt on the 6th highlighted his round. Most impressive, he played all 18 holes without a single bogey, a rare feat here. His up and down on 16 kept his momentum alive. Cantlay's 5 under 65 set a formidable benchmark, showing Pinehurst could be tamed with patience and precision. The afternoon wave now had a target to chase. As Patrick Cantlay set the early pace with his steady play and laser-focused approach, the rest of the field knew they had to respond if they wanted to keep up in this high-stakes opening round. Europe's Ludwig Aberg and Mathieu Pavon, both brimming with confidence and determination, mounted their own impressive charge up the leaderboard, signaling that the international contingent was ready to challenge the American frontrunners. Aberg, making his highly anticipated U.S. Open debut, played with a maturity and composure that belied his age. His long iron play was clinical, threading shots through tight fairways and landing approaches with pinpoint accuracy. Even under the intense pressure of a major championship, his calm demeanor never wavered, keeping him firmly in contention throughout the day. The highlight of his round came on the 15th hole, where a long curling birdie putt dropped to cap a superb 4 under 66. That clutch moment, followed by a fist pump and a broad smile, left him just one shot off the lead and sent a clear message to the rest of the field. Meanwhile, Mathieu Pavon electrified the Pinehurst crowd with his fearless, aggressive style. He thrilled spectators by carding two spectacular eagles, one on the par 5 fifth and another on the 10th, showcasing his ability to seize opportunities and make bold plays when it mattered most. Pavon's powerful drives and opportunistic approach allowed him to recover quickly from inevitable bogeys, demonstrating resilience and a never-say-die attitude. He too finished with a 4 under 66, matching Aberg's score and keeping his name near the top of the leaderboard. The contrasting styles of Aberg and Pavon, one methodical and composed, the other bold and aggressive, proved that there's more than one way to succeed at Pinehurst's demanding layout. Their performances injected a fresh wave of international intrigue and excitement into the US Open leaderboard, captivating fans and adding a new layer of drama to the championship. The European charge was not only strong but also diverse and highly effective, with Aberg and Pavon leading the way and inspiring their fellow competitors from across the Atlantic. As the sun set on Pinehurst, Aberg and Pavon found themselves tied for third place, serious threats for the title, and ready to make their mark on this storied championship. The US Open's tradition of amateur excellence continued as Frankie Capon III and Neil Shipley shone on day one. Capon played with confidence and a deft short game, carding a 2 under 68 to sit inside the top 10. His composure under pressure stood out among seasoned pros. Shipley, fresh off a Masters appearance, brought consistency and grit, highlighted by a clutch birdie on 12. He finished well inside the top 20, proving he belonged. Their success added a compelling storyline, reminding everyone of the Open spirit. Amateurs not only competed, they contended. The dream of the US Open was alive and well. New stars were born at Pinehurst. As the afternoon sun baked the course, Rory McIlroy delivered a bogey-free masterpiece. His drives were powerful, his irons precise, and his putting confident. A key birdie on 11 and a brilliant finish on 17 and 18 set him apart. On 18 he stuck his approach to 3 feet, thrilling the gallery and tapping in for a closing birdie. McIlroy's 5 under 65 matched Cantley's morning score, but under tougher conditions. Navigating Pinehurst without a bogey is extraordinary. His performance was a statement of intent. He's here to win. The leaderboard now had 2 stars at the top. The championship was wide open. For veterans like Tiger Woods and Brooks Koepka, Pinehurst was a true test. Woods struggled early, carding 3 bogeys on the front 9, but his resilience shone through. Exceptional bunker play and birdies on the par 5s helped him salvage a 3 over 74. It wasn't the start he wanted, but he stayed in the hunt. Koepka started hot, reaching 3 under through 10 holes with aggressive play. The back 9, however, bit back. Errors erased his early gains. He finished at even par 70, respectable but frustrating after a promising start. Their round showed how quickly fortunes can change at the US Open. Pinehurst demands everything from even the best. The battle for survival had only begun. The true star of the day was Pinehurst number 2 itself. Restored to Donald Ross's vision, the course was firm, fast, and unforgiving. Tee shots ran into bunkers and wiregrass, leaving little margin for error. The turtleback greens repelled all but the most precise approaches, sending balls rolling far from the target. Iron play and short game were tested to the limit. The greens were slick and undulating, making even short putts treacherous. Scrambling for par was a constant battle. As the sun baked the course, conditions only grew tougher. Bogey-free rounds became even more impressive. Pinehurst rewarded excellence and punished the slightest mistake. The opening round at Pinehurst was a showcase of world-class golf, filled with moments of sheer brilliance that electrified the course and captivated fans from the very first tee shot. The energy was palpable, with every swing and putt carrying the weight of championship dreams. Mathieu Pavon's 2 eagles on the par 5s were not just rare feats. They were the kind of shots that instantly become part of tournament lore, sending a jolt of excitement through the galleries and setting a high bar for the rest of the field. His aggressive play and precision under pressure made him an early standout. Rory McIlroy's closing birdie on the 18th, following a flawless approach, was the perfect exclamation point to a round that saw him in complete control. His poise and confidence were on full display, reminding everyone why he's always a threat on golf's biggest stages. Patrick Cantlay's 65-foot lag putt on the 6th hole was a masterclass in touch and nerve. Navigating the treacherous Pinehurst greens, he showed the kind of finesse that separates contenders from the rest, leaving the crowd in awe of his skill. Even Tiger Woods, despite facing adversity and battling through tough lies, produced moments of short-game magic. His ability to save par from seemingly impossible spots was a testament to his legendary creativity and determination, drawing roars from the crowd and inspiring fellow competitors. These unforgettable moments turned good rounds into great ones, keeping fans on the edge of their seats and creating an atmosphere charged with anticipation for what might come next. Each shot was a brushstroke in the day's unfolding masterpiece, contributing to a tapestry of drama, skill, and emotion that defined the opening round. The drama and skill on display set the tone for the championship, hinting at the battles and heroics still to come as the tournament unfolds. Pinehurst demanded nothing less than brilliance from every competitor, and the players rose to the challenge, delivering shot after shot that will be remembered long after the final putt drops. With the 2025 US Open off to an unforgettable start, anticipation is building for even more iconic moments in the days ahead. As the sun set, the leaderboard told a story of precision, power, and perseverance. Rory McIlroy and Patrick Cantlay shared the lead at 5 under, flawless and fearless. Just behind, Ludwig Aberg and Mathieu Pavon sat at 4 under, adding international intrigue. Hideki Matsuyama and amateur Frankie Capon III were close, proving the depth of the field. Brooks Koepka, at even par, remained within striking distance. The stage was set for drama, with dozens still in contention. Pinehurst's challenge would only intensify as the weekend approached. The pressure was mounting on those at the top. The first chapter was written, but the real battle was just beginning. The 125th US Open promised a thrilling finish.